And today I would like to inform you of a few changes and one of the weirdest things that I've ever now had happen to me. First of all, I'd like to inform you that while it's loading up, I may not be going to my grandparents' house much anymore due to issues of cables being destroyed, with my grandfather literally grabbing them. Well, I'll give you a brief little check if you have a chance. Let's use this as an example. This is normal cable, yeah, you know, decent length, whatever. It's to split my Astros. This is what it'll look like normally, you know, straight. This is what he does. It's a line which you don't cross, and that is damaging cables. As a result, my mother's very pissed off and refuses to let me or my sister probably go to my grandparents' house. If such an event has happened, then, well, if it's happened, it's bad, I guess, you could say. But it's not as bad as it could have been. In other news, grandfather's birthday is on Friday, so I get to celebrate that. What the hell? And now we can go on to the most recent oddity. Just now, this is probably going to be the weirdest thing that's happened to me in years, because a few years ago I scraped my eye, and I literally could not stop tearing up in that eye. And this year I had something worse, because today I somehow managed to grow a spot now, an actual pimple pop spot kind of thing. It grew on my eye. Right now my left eye is twitching because I had to fix my own bloody eye. My mother and I had to pop the spot on my eye with a needle, and then we had to scrape it off with a cotton bud. What in the actual fuck is going on with life? If you can get a pimple on your eyelid, how bad is my hygiene that I need to fucking hell, mate, get back here? I cannot believe my hygiene is that bad that I could, honest to God, grow a pimple on my eye. It's the weirdest thing so far. I didn't even notice in the beginning, because this morning I woke up, I was feeling absolutely fine. Around 11 o'clock, 12ish, my eye started itching. I rubbed it, and as a few minutes later I'd say, every time I shut my eye, it'd feel like it's just rubbing against my eye wall. It hurt like hell. Felt like I was being scratched with sandpaper. And that was bad as it is. Then on top of that, we have the annoying feeling that, well, my eye's going to twitch every time I shut it. So, around half an hour ago, after thinking, right, this isn't normal, I should not be having this kind of itching sensation without it being an eyelash, because I'd checked, I pulled out most of the eyelashes in my left eye, trying to fix this. I've even got the bloody tissue still, because of the irritation from all the stuff I've done to try and get it out. And I went into my mum, went, hey, mum, has there ever been anything wrong with our eyes? And of course, she says, oh, have you made sure it's an eyelash? Or, made sure it's not an eyelash? I checked, I said to her, and it is not as an eyelash. Of course, I'm not going to be an idiot and just go in there without realising it's not an eyelash. So she says for me to look in the window, well, not in the mirror, she tells me to look at the light so she can see it. Which, since I really want my eye to work without pain, I willingly do. Leading to the funniest conclusion ever. My mum looks at me in the light, and notices that I've got yet another thing that she has. I've got a spot growing at the top of my left eyelid. Now that was a shock in itself. Then I met an even bigger shock. To pop the thing, I would have to poke myself in the eye with nothing other than a needle. You know, the good old, oh, you're gonna stab your spot with it, needle. The thread, the eye of the needle. Not one of those weird things like the safety pins or anything like that. I had to poke myself in the eye with an actual legitimate needle. And I did not succeed at first. I almost poked my own eye out with a needle. And I'm pretty sure that would have been a bad thing to go to the doctor. Just say, Doc, a little bit of problem. I kind of poked my eye out with a needle. I need you to fix it. I'm pretty sure I'd be admitted for something bad. Of course, didn't manage the first time. Second time, also didn't manage. Third, didn't manage. In the end, I had to do this. It's my eye, I had to do that. This is exactly mine, less than an hour later. And my mum had to poke me right up there, right in the top half, up by here. And as a result, my eye still is irritated. In fact, I got this in here. I need to put it on quickly. Oh god, that hurts like a bitch. I mean, how the hell do you get a spot growing on your eyelid? I mean, I understand there, or on here, or on your forehead, hell, even on your back. There's not enough room on your eyelid. I mean, it's just about 2-3 sheets of paper thick. How do you get a spot on something 3 sheets of paper thick? What the fuck? Then last year, I had a bloody issue where my sister scares me, and all of a sudden, magically, my eye won't stop watering. The year before that, I get stung by a bee in my sleep. I think I've got a yearly problem here, so I'd like to say, help, please. And also, if you can please just tell me about any issues you've had like that, like these weird things, like, I don't know, the spot on your eye, or let's say a cyst growing on your chin, or weird swellings in weird places that are not related to genitalia. No genitalia. Or let's say something's gone on with your ear, like you've looked in your ear, literally on the inside of your ear you have a spot the size of a watermelon, that kind of thing. If you have something like that, please leave that down in the comments below, because I want to know if there's people like me who have got this kind of shit happening regularly. Also, if you want to see more game vids, yeah, as I said, I won't be able to go to my grandparents more often, but that will mean that I'll get more access to my Acer Aspire lap computer, meaning I can stream, which is good for you guys, so and I can record, and I can use webcam. So, yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. Thanks for learning about this. Please tell me about any flaws that have happened like that before in your life, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully with a certain toxic player. Bye.